Right guys, in this video I'm going to tell you why I think teachers these days are idiots, okay? Um, Now, I was in school, I was actually in a boarding school in Meath for 5 years, and to the students that I studied with, it was pretty obvious that I wasn't smart, I had a low IQ and stuff like that, but to the teachers, they just didn't seem to understand. To them it's like rocket science. They think, oh, every student is smart. There's no such thing as a stupid student. They learn a different way. And that's the mentality they had. They said to me, Mark, you learn a different way. You need to find out your learning style. And I remember I was 17, I was doing loads of study at home. I was studying far too much, actually. I should have studied less. But my dad sent a letter to the principal saying that, oh, I'm doing plenty of studying and I'm still getting, poor results. And he asked the principal to help me learn how to study. Right? No, I was studying too much. I should have been studying less. That was the main problem there. And so what did the principal do? He set me up an appointment with the career guidance counselor. She made me do a test, and she said, "Oh, Mark, you're a visual learner. You need to learn by drawing diagrams and stuff." Well, it doesn't matter, like um, what's the point of learning a different way if you can't keep a job at your local McDonald's? Right? That's stupid. All right, I did an IQ test when I was 17. I got a score of 70. That should have made it pretty obvious and clear that I was not smart. I shouldn't have even been in a mainstream school. I should have gone to a special school. All right, um, but teachers were still pressuring me to try to go to college and do well in life. And that's just stupid. All right, like I remember I was in sixth year. I was doing ordinary level maths, and the teacher would keep screaming at me, for not being good at maths. It's like, well, why don't you send me down to foundation level? Like, use your brain. You as teachers did a terrible job, and because they kept telling me that I was highly intelligent, I was very confused. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? If I'm so intelligent, how come I got fired from my job as a on the car wash in Applegreen? Um, how come I found it so difficult to keep a job at McDonald's? How come I got fired from my job as an apprentice carpenter after 1 week? Like, why? I don't get it. Surely if I was highly intelligent, surely I'd be able to keep a job as an apprentice carpenter. Surely I'd be able to keep a job at McDonald's easily and get promotions and stuff like that. So to teachers, I'm just asking you now, cop on. Alright, you have to understand not every kid is smart. Some kids are stupid, some kids have mental disabilities. To be honest, I think most of those people with mental disabilities, most of them can improve their IQs. The psychologists say that, oh, you can't improve your IQ. Okay, that's bullshit. I feel like they're trying to keep us down with advice like that. You know? Um so what else do I say here? Yeah, I remember I was 21. I was in 2018. I was working a job at Tesco, and I was still kind of brainwashed into thinking that I'm highly intelligent. I just learned a different way, and so I found the work quite difficult, quite head wrecking. Even though all I was doing was stacking shelves, and it hurt my ego too much, and I just quit after a week. And you know, that's not right. You can't build up a person's ego that highly. If someone isn't smart, don't tell them that they're smart. Okay, that's just stupid. Um, if I didn't have too big an ego, if I didn't think I was highly intelligent, but I just learned a different way, then yeah, I would have stuck out that job at Tesco and just tried to get my contract extended at the end of the 3 month probation period. But eventually, I learned. That I was lied to, and I knew that I was slow and I'd have to work very hard just to keep a job, and um, got a job as a apprentice carpenter. Got fired after a week. 4 days later, I got hired at McDonald's and Carrick Mines, and that's when things started working out for me. That's when I managed to get my contract extended. So yeah, teachers these days are just terrible. You have to get out of this idea that everyone's a genius, and I've mentioned this before. Um,